Hi guys, and today I've decided to go down the rabbit hole with Unleashed Exploring, Sub-X, Exploring Vadens and Badger in this amazing underground tunnel network. It reminds me slightly of the Dover Esplanada, and it's basically a set of air raid shelter tunnels, and it's part of a really big set of air shelter tunnels, but they've been split into sections now from where they're no longer used, and the sewer's been put there, and it's like been put between different parts of the tunnels and separated them, or parts of it have been opened up to public. And yeah, this first section is basically looking for graffiti and taking my time around the beginning because I needed to wait till I had some more light to get around the rest of the place. But because I was very eager and I saw this tunnel, I decided to start going ahead anyway without that much light. I noticed those things on the floor. I'm guessing they were for lights or something. But this place is huge. You can see by looking at that. Like when I saw that, I realised how much of a treat I was in for. Obviously, it looks slightly bigger with the alcoves that actually look like tunnel entrances until you look directly at them. And then one of them, Unleashed Exploring, was taking a photo, so I thought I'd get out of his way and examine one of the alcoves, which is where I found some graffiti from 1944, and there was 1944 graffiti all over the place. This one was by someone called Mary, and you can see it right now. And then, yeah, that H price was found by, I believe it was Sub-X, I think. But anyway, we carried on down the tunnel. As you can see, the lighting's slightly better. And at some point, oh, Mary's got a bell. Oh, wait, I think that's what Simon said. At some point, there was a pipe on the floor beneath us. It was concrete coated. And we noticed a pipe because, well, while I haven't been there, the people who had been to the other tunnel network in the same area had a pipe running beneath parts of that tunnel. So yeah, we were walking on a pipe, which I'm sure will start popping up eventually. And as you can see, there's loads of condensation, and basically I'll go into a bit of history on this place. They are, I believe, opened in 1941. Apparently the mayor started digging them, apparently. Actually quite an energetic thing for a mayor to do, when they're usually, you assume they're lazy. But it was a very serious time, World War II, and the Blitz were hitting, and while Ramsgate was in a target, it was hit quite a lot, because it was like, the bombers would be on their way out of England, and Ramsgate would be there, and they had to empty the bombers had to empty their bombs, or they'd get told off by the other Nazis. So yeah, they just dropped their bombs all over Ramsgate, and that's why they built this underground town, because, I believe there would have been beds everywhere in here. And look, here is where the wiring, like there's loads of wiring stuff, which is really good, but you can see part of a light there. And, oh my word, 4 minutes in. And storage runs out, no, the battery runs out at some point during this video, so I thought I'd warn you now. Oh look, we're near it. So I'm going to do this as a multi-part video, as the rest was filmed on my phone, but I still didn't film the whole place, because, spoiler alert, it later runs into a sewer. It's just a massive place. For shelter tunnels anyway, because, I've definitely been to bigger. No, I've been to bigger sites, but like as for lone tunnels, that's a very long one. And where we're heading to now has been graffitied in 1945 by a lot of people. You know it's 1945 because half the graffiti in there says 1945, and it's done in pencil on this smooth walling. you can tell that the tunnel was coming to an end when there's smooth walling, because this is where the emergency, well, I'm going to say it's an emergency exit, but it was also another entrance, really. It's just another entry point to the shelter. I just called them emergency exits for some reason, probably because they were also used as emergency exits. They didn't really need an emergency in a shelter, apart from the place caving in. And let's see how long we've got left of this. Not too bad actually. Right, so yeah, there's loads of graffiti, Bill, and then there's short graffiti, but we don't notice that because no one really cares about it. Some 2006 stuff. Yeah, it's just a great location. There are 3 main sets of tunnels. One's open to public. One's even bigger than this, but the original features aren't as good apparently. And the other is this one. And this one's separated by the last one I mentioned because there's a sewer, just randomly in part of this one. But if that sewer wasn't there, the tunnel would have carried on. And yeah, up there, it's not worth climbing because, well, pretty much anyone who's gone in a detached passage and tried climbing the stairs without the drawbridges can tell you it's not worth it. And it's the same with this place. It's not worth climbing these stairs because it's a dead end. Although most of the stairs aren't usually dead ends. No, yeah, they're not usually dead ends because the bottom of them is sealed off. So it's pretty nice to see that most of the stairs have been in better condition than the other shafts and stairways in this place. Sorry, I'm quite new to this narration thing. I usually talk when I do videos, but this camera's terrible at picking up audio. Just listen. Oh wait, you can't. Oh well. Yeah, so the theories for it being 1945 is war's ending and they knew, so they decided to graffiti it, because otherwise you wouldn't be allowed to graffiti these things. But it's the end of the war, so they may as well just full scrap it. It was such a good explore. We were doing it so long. Like, we went around the tunnels around twice, not the whole set. There is a part I couldn't do because like you needed waders, and even if you were in waders, it was really deep. And yeah, I'll see you in the next part, which is filmed on my mobile, because this video is about to really randomly end because of my battery, which means I don't get to film my favourite part, the collapsed emergency exit, or other entrance, whatever you call it. Anyway, I hope to see you in another video. Goodbye. Coke in the sewers.